Too.
So I probably
burn live, burn live, burn live, burn live, burn live, burn live. It's going down, baby. Burning through ashes, trying to make comments.
Oh yeah, I'm in some trouble over here because this smells wonderful. Good morning, everybody. Good night, good evening, whenever time you watch this. This is the Burn Live Show. I'm your host, Kapeash. I got with me tonight, Doc.
What up?
Anybody need your prescription filled for as thoughts on what you got going on with your life? Feel free to put in the comments. If you say hi, I will post it. Other than that, hey, it is what it is. So I am growing in population at my job. I think to be honest with you, I think I do this everywhere I go. Is I grow population with my job, with my podcast, especially when people come to podcast. It's just like I believe everybody has something interesting to talk about. They just don't know who to talk about it to until they meet somebody like, oh, you're very interesting. Like, yeah, I could talk about almost anything.
Literally.
I was talking to some dude. He was like, he's not really into stuff. I'm like, would you ever talk about this on a podcast? Are you very expressive? He was like, no, but I will follow you. Cool.
Not everybody likes to be interactive. Some people just like to watch.
I got a lot of people at work who they asking me questions, trying to figure out where we going with the show and stuff like that. So now I have to leave some of them on a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Yeah. That asked me a question, especially if I had just did this. If I did the show within 3 to 4 days, then I'm gonna leave you with a cliffhanger to make you go watch the show. That's just me, though.
What up, peoples?
This is our nightcap where we just sit back, chill, relax, talk about over things. If anybody has any subject, put down in the comments. We are reading comments. Comments are open. As you see, we post them, especially if you say hi. This is something that we might keep a continue on depending on how the vibe goes. So far, I think this is our third time doing this. So far, so good. Last night was very fun. So we keep this up. I hope y'all can come. I hope y'all can join. It's just so far it's gonna be me and Doc until somebody else feel like they be up this late and join. Other than that, hey, sit back, grab your popcorn, grab your smoke, put in your comments, and hey,
turn on the neck massager, throw the Epsom salt into the foot massager,
Yeah. Um. So I have been explaining to people about what I wanted to do for next year when it comes to the Boogeyman versus Monster. I really think I need to get that on a shirt. I'm just gonna put Boogeyman versus Monster. I think everybody that's on the show that comes on a regular basis should at least get it one. Get a shirt, t-shirt, whatever. I don't care if you write it on there with a marker. I just think what I'm saying, it's just what I represent. If you would like to represent it too, I'm getting everybody permission to put it on a shirt, come on a show. Boogeyman versus Monster. Those also been giving me a lot of good views too. Hey, remember last time you was on here, me, you, and Money Demon, and I was like, E-Dub is giving me 1,000 views and stuff like that. Kind of just like, I don't know what I was doing, talking shit basically.
Yeah.
So I went through my numbers. I went through the numbers to look at just like a bunch of shorts, and there's plenty of shorts with Money Demon in it actually talking.
Yeah.
And he got he got 1,000 views too. So I was like, shit.
You got somebody spamming chat.
I'm just gonna ignore those. I ignore so easy. I think once people realize that we're not the triggering type, they'll go somewhere.
That's fair.
I'm trying to put this shatter in this batter and this woo woo woo.
Yes, sir.
Trying to make a snake or a worm. I forgot what they call it, a snake or worm. You know what? I'm not even gonna put it all the way through it. Fuck it. I'm gonna put a little bit here and a little bit there. Yeah, boy, I couldn't wait to come home and do this show with you today. I'm like, man, everybody watching, people asking questions.
That's a good question. Did you have any like starter topics or anything like that picked up?
Most people want to know what we think about with the P. Diddy case and what's going on and stuff like that. I was like, well, those are Wednesday. You gotta tune in. I actually do those only on Rumble and X. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. I do got those exclusives. I don't know. I try to like I said, I try to leave people in cliffhangers. On here, what people want me to talk about, I think far as what they see, I think I cover almost everything that they be into. Christ is King, that's what's up. Let me post that real quick. I like that. I like that. I know he wrote that like he had never put that up there.
This man said, y'all run a show or is this therapy or something? Shoot, it can be your therapy if you need it to, big dog.
Hey, I'm gonna say I got Doc up here, baby. You know what I'm saying? They lucky I don't have a cash app. I'd have been put the cash app up here with people putting smart ass comments like that.
Make one. Ain't that hard. Sign it up with the Burn Live name and everything. Make a separate bank account and everything, and that way all the money goes there. You can file, taxes and everything through the LLC. You can also use that to get your internet through business class. Yep.
LLC.
Yep, that's what I was saying. You use your LLC to route everything through it, including a bank account and everything else. Then you get insurance through that. Use that to increase. You can use it for loans. You can use it for all kinds of things.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
We don't care what side of the fence you're on there hidden. 2025, brother.
Yeah, I definitely don't care. I 100% do. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't care. Only time I care is when you want me to voluntarily be in your business. That's when I care, and I care not to care. If that makes sense, I hope it does. If it don't, I'm truly sorry. If you want me to break it down, I guess I will one of these days.
I mean, I'm interested to a point. Like, I got ADHD. I like to learn. I like to absorb information. But at a certain point, if it's not actually beneficial, my brain will just be like, I'm not interested, and then move on to the next thing.
Yeah. I'm in the comic books, politics, and a little bit of everything. It really depends on what the subject is. I do got this one interview. I haven't had time to watch it, which the Harsh twins. I don't some people might know them, some people don't. I get it. But they actually sat down with a
What
white
up,
supremacist.
Dusty?
You know who that is?
No, I'm just saying hi to the people. Like, I've been
Um,
saying hi to
oh
everybody.
yeah, bro. Since you're coming back regular, I am gonna need a what? Let me see. Let me see before I even say this incorrectly or correctly. I need 11 in between 11 and 30 something second of a little commercial ad of you,
All right, you need what from
what
me?
you do, your stream, so I can post, when you're up, especially like right now, I can post it, give you your second piece. It's like giving a shout out.
Oh, okay, I got you. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't have any channel running. I have a Twitch channel, but I haven't been using it because I've been rather busy with running two jobs and having all the babies and the wife.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah.
when I get
Yeah.
back to it, I will let you know.
It sounds like we might have to make something for the burn lab thing. Oh my god, this mug tastes so delicious. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. I might take another rip actually.
Oh yeah. Let me make this announcement real quick. Uh Starting shit. In 2 more hours, I will be live on TikTok. Literally.
You gotta wait 2 more hours before you can go live on there.
Yeah, I go live with Brooklyn that was on.
Yeah, I remember watching.
she she hosts the TikTok. Vast community is her community, her show, and I'm just a co-host.
I got you.
Um, I came on her live, just chilling, sitting back in the cut, laughing, being a jokester. But I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm keeping 100. I seen potential. I seen like, dog, she got this itch, and I was like, dog, she raw, like, and you know what I'm saying. If the crew watching, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. I'm just keeping it 100. I'm not trying to lie, sugarcoat to nobody. But what I seen from her, oh, okay. What I seen from her is an opportunity for her to grow and for me to grow too, for us to grow together. You know what I'm saying? She's very opinionated, don't hold no back. And I was like, that's awesome. I want to get down with that. So I dedicated, what, like 3 months? I dedicated basically like 3 good strong butts to, dedicated to learn how she operates, you know what I'm saying, rock with her over there, let everybody get comfortable with me and stuff like that. And yeah, like she been rocking with me. And I admit this, and there's been people on her side, on her team, that I know she been rocking with for a minute. And when I came, they have not came back. You know what I'm saying? And that's just letting me know that I'm doing something. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting an imprint. Some people don't like, dang, I'm a Trump supporter. You know what I'm saying? Majority of her crew were, you know what I'm saying, Democrat lovers, can't stand Trump and stuff like that. So when she see that she's keeping me up there and we rocking, people feel some type of way. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Like, what is you up there with that Trump supporter and you personally don't like Trump at all?
I mean, I don't really like that one. Like, some of the best people I know, like, it doesn't matter who you support. Like, your views are your views, and who you support is who you support. But like,
I'm gonna say it like this: this shadow right here too, baby. I would say I would say average Joe people understand that. Average Joe people to get that. But yet again, bro, it's something about if anybody felt any type of racism or felt some type of way, then I'm sorry, they're triggered by me. I'm triggered. You know what I'm saying? Because for one, I'm quick to tell you I don't believe in that stuff. Um, I'm quick to want to debunk something like that. On her show, and I'm just gonna speak to her show only because her show is beautiful. Matter of fact, let me give her um her commercial. We'll be right back.
Hey friends, it's your girl Brooklyn. Where's the vibe? The vibe is live. 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 3 a.m. Pacific. We have jokes, laughs, a good time. So come by and check us out. It's myself, the Cookie, and Kapeash. Come on by, check us out for a good time on the Vibes Live. I will see you there.
you're muted. It auto mutes.
Yeah. So the thing is now, y'all, for y'all that don't have TikTok and don't want to go over there to watch it, I'm finna bring the show over here. Um, I don't know. Shall I? That's a good question. Shall I run it on certain platforms or all platforms?
Um,
Shall I make
that's
her
tricky.
exclusive?
Um,
No, Monday
does
through
you
go
have to
ahead.
ask her if she's
I already
monetized?
asked her. I already got permission.
That you got permission from her. Is it against terms of service to not wait 24 hours before posting a video to a different platform based off of TikTok's TOS? Because that can get you in trouble with the
No,
main.
it's not. And two, I'm actually on the show. It's not like I'm recording somebody else's show. Like
Well,
I'm recording me.
so here's why
I
I'm
know.
saying it.
I heard you. So no, because I did it. I did it yesterday as a trial run
Okay.
to make sure the sound, the audio, everything sounds right. It sounds good. Make sure people can hear on both ends because that was my
I
problem at
guess
first.
here's what I should probably look it up because there's like a big difference between like having verbal permission from somebody and like actually not having anything against the terms of service on a streaming platform because with Twitch, YouTube and Facebook for instance, if you stream to all of them at the same time, that's fine until you get monetized with one of the three. And then each of them have their own clause that state that you can only stream live to whatever you're monetized as, and the other ones you have to wait a certain time limit and can only put VODs up on that platform. If you stream on that platform, you can't stream on the other ones at the same time. Does that make sense? I don't know what they've changed or anything, so that's why I was asking because I know each platform has different rules to
Well, well, I know X doesn't
it.
have that because I got my check mark on X. And they don't they haven't hit me or emailed me or anything. So far we good over there. Any TikTok, you know what I'm saying? We'll see.
Yes, you can multi-stream to these platforms, but there are specific platform and account level restrictions. TikTok, you generally need 1,000 followers to access live features and a stream
Well, I
key to
already
use
knew all
third-party
that.
software like OBS.
So it's saying yes from how I asked it, at least. I was just curious because I know that when I used to multi-stream, I couldn't accept the partnership program from Facebook. I couldn't accept, or I'm sorry, the level up program from Facebook, the partnership from Twitch or whatever it was. They have different terms for all of it, but I remember just multi-streaming because it got me more following rather than the like $10 here or there I would have got from monetizing.
I
Obviously,
I,
that's not the
I
issue.
think I told you, but if the three channels over here that I deal with that I want to stay focused on for real, would have to be YouTube, X, and Rumble.
Yeah, and you don't have no restrictions on those anyway.
And I know Rumble and X would never cross paths as far as streaming on other platforms.
Right.
Not unless now, if I got a Crowder or an Andrew Tate type contract, that'll be different.
Right.
Then I bet you I probably can't do what you're saying. Then I probably definitely can't stream to other platforms. But them guys got straight, you know what I'm saying, straight contract.
Right. Trust me, I get it. It's a different ballgame.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I think if I got a Tucker Carlson deal too, I can't do what you say either. Cause not to make that much money, not to put the price tag on there, but if I got that type of deal, then that's where I guarantee you fall under those I cannot stream. And then you wouldn't want to do that. If my main audience over there on X, you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna give everybody. You would give like which I think I'm gonna call it just Good Night Kapeash. I really think that's what I'm gonna call it. Good Night Kapeash. This will probably always be out there on all platforms at all times. Nobody's gonna stop that. This little show right here. And that's what I'm kind of want to work on. I want to see like certain shows. I don't mind putting it everywhere, but then there's got to be certain shows that.
Gotcha.
The thing I do the watch party. So, for an example, I think this is the best thing. My watch parties are exclusive. Those only on 2 channels. Those only on X and Rumble. No other channel get watch parties. But I think that's kind of almost a gift. You can't even watch party on other channels anyway. It had to be a very low budget movie. At least 10 years old. I'm assuming at least 10 years old. Let me put it like that. Dallas football player shot teammate arrested 9 hours ago. Dallas.
I'm about to say I've been at work, so I haven't really looked at any news or anything.
Sir, I'm reading the article. I'm saying it out loud because I'm like, dang, shall I even go over it?
No. I was just saying, like, I didn't even realize that happened.
Me neither. I started strolling like, let me see what's up. And like we say over there in other news, but I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. This might be straight serious.
I'm gonna have to put some news channels on my TV. Me and the wife just won a 4K 50-inch TV, so I'm gonna have to put some news channels on there. Put my computer right there and put the TV right behind it. That way I can scroll through. news channels on the TV.
Dude, people are. I better be glad I'm not a super sports fanatic, but I do watch, like, on Sundays if I'm off, I will watch a football, basketball, and a hockey game. If I got, if I got a team, man, I'm watching all three sports all at the same time. Feel like I'm at the casino at a sports bar. But I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if anybody out there, and maybe I should talk about that after this. Matter of fact, I am. I'm gonna hold it to after this. Keep it in my head.
After winning the state championship, according to police records, that shooting happened while a rifle was being mishandled. Fox 4's Dion Anglin joins us now with more on this story. Dion.
Hi there, Heather. One high school athlete is seriously injured by gunfire. His teammate was arrested and now faces a felony charge. The details thus far leave more unanswered questions about how it all happened. Dallas police say the bizarre shooting incident happened inside this two-story home on Knoll Ridge Drive. 18-year-old Xavier Mayfield, who plays strong safety for the South Oak Cliff High football team, is charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon for firing a gunshot that injured a teammate. Just hours earlier at AT&T Stadium, Sock defeated Richmond Randall High to claim the state championship title. Game highlights include Mayfield making this key interception to set up the Golden Bears' first touchdown. Court documents allege Mayfield on Saturday around 9 p.m. was near a bedroom on the upstairs level at the home, holding a rifle when a single gunshot from the weapon discharged, striking one of his teammates in the neck. He was transported to a local hospital. However, the teammate's condition Monday is unknown. The shooting happened at a gathering some describe as a victory celebration. The arrest affidavit does not clarify why Mayfield was holding a gun or who the weapon belongs to. The document describes an interview with Mayfield and points out Mayfield stated he turned around towards where the teammate was at and stated right after he turned around, a single gunshot went off from the ARIS ABC rifle that Mayfield was holding. Mayfield told police the victim was bleeding badly and he rushed to get him downstairs before calling 911. Another teammate was also inside the house at the time. According to the affidavit, he gave a statement saying he was on his way to take a shower when he observed Mayfield swinging the rifle that was used in the offense. He stated Mayfield told him the rifle had the safety on. Now, Mayfield, after his arrest, was jailed with a bond set at $50,000. That's the very latest in the newsroom. Dion Anglin. Heather, back to you.
All right, Dion, thank you.
Go out and
Pulled a cheddar bomb. Just didn't shoot himself. Papa Doc got one, though.
Just a tragedy story. A bad accident that's gonna unfortunately sit with this person for the rest of their life. Both the suspect and the victim. Shit.
I shouldn't have been making fun of it. I agree.
Guns are made for protection and hunting, y'all. Not for selling. This is one of those times where you can honestly say, like, yeah, you shouldn't have been having a gun at all. Period. There was no cause for you to even be touching a gun. I know there's no punishment for. Go ahead.
He was just trying to be cool for his buddies by the sound of it, Say he's waving it around, didn't have no purpose for it, but nobody told him to put it away. Like, people are just gonna let him wave it around and shit. Like, nobody gonna correct him. Like, hey, that's not fucking smart. Like, where's the accountability from the teammates? Like, you know what I mean?
True indeed. We just would put that down. Uh, notice, notice they didn't talk about was he under influence of alcohol or not. They didn't even bring that up. So,
Right.
don't know. Uh, was you on drugs or you won't know about his depression or anything that he's going through like that until he, you know what I'm saying, he sit down and talk and actually start venting. When they hit him, when they hit him with how long he can probably face, that's when you're gonna hear the truth about, hey man, this is what I was going. Look, what it take to, you know.
That's crazy, dude. How much do you
Yeah.
think? How much do you think they're going to give him?
I want to say at least 5. Is that justifiable? I'm doing one of these. I really want to say, look, I'm gonna do this, but I really want to say this.
Right.
you know, and for real, it is one of those situations that's like that. I'm gonna leave that subject at that. That's my input. I probably bring this up. I don't know. This probably gonna go viral of a conversation, so it probably be spoken up again. Maybe I bring. Yeah, I forgot. I will be doing a show in a couple of hours.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll be sleeping. I'm probably going to jump off, brother. I have been up for almost 18 hours at this point. I need sleep.
You got me. I get it. I appreciate it. Y'all, this is the good night show. This is what we do.
Yes, sir. I'll talk to you later, KP.
All right. Yeah, see, 30 more minutes put me at 2 o'clock. And I have an hour before I go on TikTok set up. Here, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I co-host on TikTok, which will be going down in an hour and a half. Hour, 40 minutes. I'll be over there, a different side of me, hanging out, chilling, relaxing out, chilling out with the crew. Start making trouble in my neighborhood. Yeah, like I said, that story right there was oof. Sorry. Prayers go out to the victim. For real. In other news, bruh, stop playing. They had a blackout in San Francisco. Damn. That's one thing that happens in Las Vegas in sections. This section, that section might go out. But the whole Nevada has not went out since I've been here. I'm just keeping it real. Since I've been here, Nevada hasn't been. Ooh. I would have heard this story. Just because I think this story is definitely important because yet again have a lot of people that be trying to school me about my mayor. And I'll be like, yo, to be honest with you, the person I picked didn't win. So I know of my mayor, but I don't know my mayor because I didn't win with him. Didn't win with him. But I do want to check this out real quick. This is a quick little news clip.
Company Sway, a state of Nevada investigation
Well, tonight, 2 elected officials are pushing to try and find out.
8 News Now reporter Schaefer asking if this push is necessary, as some state leaders have already, James, answered officials' questions.
Yeah, Brian, Denise, members of the governor's administration have responded to many of the claims that we heard tonight, saying that $400,000 citation was simply not legally sound, and also pushing back on claims that there was political interference. But still, some lawmakers not sold.
A company owned by the richest man in the world called Lombardo's office. Let that sink in.
Nevada Assembly member Cynthia Moore and another Assembly member sending a statement to the district attorney's office pressing for an investigation.
Channel 8 has done a great job investigating these safety investigations.
The questions surrounding chemical burns sustained at 2 Clark County firefighters last year in the Vegas Loop tunnels. A state report finding the firefighters refused to wear protective equipment, pointing to them possibly at fault, not the company.
The fact that they're blaming firefighters for getting their skin peeled off, it's just alarming to me. There should be an investigation.
Moore has fought previously for worker protections, but this isn't bipartisan. She and a fellow Democrat writing this letter against the governor. Is this just a matter of political convenience to go after a Republican governor that is coming up for re-election?
This has nothing to do with whether it's political or not. It's about worker safety.
Moore also concerned about the dropping of the Nevada OSHA fines after a call to a member of the governor's administration, but a state director pushing back, adding, quote, Division Legal Counsel reviewed the citations and determined that the citations were in fact legally insufficient, finding that 3 of the 4 legal requirements were not met.
They have to go through the appeals process. So I find it pretty interesting that Elon's company made that phone call, and within hours, those fines disappear.
Now, Moore also questioned the citations in a May 29th case file disappearing. The State Department director says the citations were added back to the file after a reporter made a request. Reporting live near the Thomas and Mack, James Schaefer.
Yo, like I said, y'all, I want to see that with y'all because safety, these tunnels that Elon is building for his electric cars to drive up underground, and he wants to start a taxi service, basically competing with Uber and all these electric other cars that's out on the road. He wants his own way, but he don't want to deal with traffic, so he's building tunnels from what is that? The convention center to the airport. Just want to say that correctly. And firefighters and workers are getting burned, as you just seen in the report. So let's deal with safety, you know what I'm saying? And we're hearing burn from what? Chemicals, because chemicals can be fumes can come up. These construction sites are technically in my neighborhood. Just point that out there. And so I want, what I'm saying, we should be knowing like what type of burns are these? Because firefighters will get them, or are they flammable? You know what I'm saying? Or can you inhale these flames and be internal burning? Because that means that can get to the public. We're a tourist city. That's why I want to play that. I want to get this video out there just in case. Just in case there are other trickeries that we don't know about. Because everybody would think that because Trump and Elon Musk are so-called friends, like they're buddies. I think business is business. You may not know everything another businessman doing, but you know what I'm saying, the money sound good, you're gonna do business. Go ahead and handle your business. I don't have nothing to do with you over there. So you still have to keep aware of what everybody's doing. I think we should keep aware of everybody doing. I may have voted aware, but that doesn't mean that I don't keep aware of what people are doing. That's why you should always ask questions. What are people doing? And just dear note. And all this, I don't know, he say, she say. When it comes to information, I listen to information from 3 point of views just to make sure that I'm getting a full structure of some information to make sure that I hear it correctly. I may not agree with everything, but sometimes you got to agree with things that you may not seem, favoritism to you. Everything you're not going to win in, but you know what I'm saying? Or everything, you may not be a star in that you win, but you might be teammate, you might ride the bench to the championship. It's just how you play your role and stuff that you do, how you speak out on it. For real, for real. That's amazing. I never. I want a Tesla car. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. That doesn't mean that I'm a big Elon Musk fan. I was appreciative of Elon investing money, funds into Trump. I'm not gonna lie to nobody. I thought that was cool. Sending rockets to the moon. Y'all heard me talk about it a lot on this channel. I'm definitely not for it. I think that's just a waste. Other than that, I know I haven't talked too much about the Epstein files, y'all. Shall I come on here and waste y'all time and talk about Bill Clinton and all the pictures and all the allegations that they still waiting on Trump? It's just like, you see what I'm saying? It's just like, witch hunt for Trump. Okay, cool. What else is no? I just think that's a waste of time. So, Trump unveils plans for a new U.S. battleship. Ugh. It sounds bad, but I want to play it. I want to show you guys.
As Commander-in-Chief, it is my great honor to announce that I have approved a plan for the Navy to begin the construction of two brand new, very large, the largest we've ever built, battleships. You know, you used to build the Iowa, the Missouri, the Wisconsin, the Alabama, many others. We had big battleships. These are bigger, but they will have 100 times they'll be 100 times the force, the power, and there's never been anything like these ships. These have been under design consideration for a long time, and it started with me in my first term, because I said, why aren't we doing battleships like we used to? And these are the best in the world. They'll be the fastest, the biggest. We envision that these two ships, we're talking about 10, but we're going to start with 2, and we're going to quickly morph into 10. And ultimately, we think it's going to be anywhere from 20 to 25 of these.
Warships. Bigger than the biggest warships that we have ever seen. Bigger than we have ever seen. I watched the I watched China throw a parade. They literally threw a parade showing out their military. I mean, every military that they had, Air Forces, Navy, Marines, the Army, they had it all, show the ships, the boats, the planes, the missiles, the drones. All right, all right. See, now that sounds like a valid person. But yo, when I talk about they had everything. Missiles, drones, computer dogs. I guess you would call them AI dogs. I don't know. They were just numbered. I was just looking at them. They was huge, big. I'm not saying that America don't have them, but we the people, we're not allowed to see them. Taxpayer money. What they say, 56% of our taxpayer money go to the military. I'm not sure. Y'all want me to look it up? I'm just talking. I'm just talking. I don't care if it's 46. Let's go back. For real, I think it's more than that. For real. And I said 56, but 46, 56, 65 is still a lot of percentage that goes to our military. And I seen that parade. I don't know, bro. It was the parade for me. Yes, the military did a whole parade saluting the president. Well, their dictator. Chilling, suited, clean, strap on them, looking, saluting. Then you see they got big tanks, baby tanks, mini tanks, tanks that carry tanks, trucks, things we got to. Like we ain't no, but yet again, it was the parade for me. It was the parade. It was the march. It was giving you a little taste of fuck around and find out. Not to say that I was impressed, but I was impressed. I looked around like, hey, when do we do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on. Do we pay? We pay for this. When do we do this? Somebody told me, mind my business. You go take a private tour and go see it yourself. Go take a private tour. My taxes is not a private tour. That's public records. But we pay, hey, taxpayer money goes into this. Everybody can see. I think we the people need to see a parade. Just see what we. If we don't want to show us the top secret stuff. Hey, well, show us the leftovers. Show us something. I think if we naturally see it, I think people wouldn't be so scared when the National Guards pull up. They'd be like, oh man, it's a truck pulling up with a gun. So what? You fear things that's not common. You fear things because of the story. You fear things because absolutely you know a bullet hurts. I get it, a bullet hurts. Pow, ooh, ouch, hurt. Yeah. But to show off our military, our army, special forces, and I want to see the rifles. I want to see the boats. I want to see the missiles. I want to see the drones. I want to see the trucks. I want to see the little trucks. I want to see the trucks that hold the trucks. But what Trump talking about building a ship that's bigger than a ship, that's bigger than a ship, battleship? Hey, y'all, that's money. That right there, which I just saying, that's a job that he just produced. You know, people gotta work, people gotta build that. People finna make this big ass bottom welding pieces together, make sure that it float, able to hold whatever a big ass boat need to hold. Y'all know what a big ass boat need to hold. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just thinking. This is the Good Night Show. Putting it together. A wind down show, venting, talking to y'all. Y'all can talk to me. We can talk together. Get to know one another. If people really want me to get back into really getting along with the comments, not talking to a panel for real, maybe that's what the Good Night Kapeash show. Cause I think this, like I say, y'all, I think this is what this is going to be called. Right, that's what it's going to be called for right now until further notice. Like I say, y'all put things down in the comments if y'all want to talk, got something to say. Y'all see, I'll post them. We can talk. I think they need to be a little bit cool of how I make the sign, though. But we'll get used to it. It is what it is. I ain't gonna hold y'all. How about that? I ain't gonna hold y'all much longer. I appreciate y'all chilling with me. I really do. until next time, this is the Burn Live Show. I'm your host, Kapeash.